everything you could ever want to make and do right at your fingertips.
I'm Stephen.
And I'm Naomi.
And here's what's coming up on today's show. Find out if Naomi can beat the clock in today's 1 minute make.
We show you how some paint, glue and a spoon will stop anyone pinching your seat.
And we give you the know-how to make the fun fingertip sticky beak grabber.
And for all the details on today's makes, check out the Fingertips website, address at the end of the show, or grab a pen and paper and jot it down straight away. This is Food Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you food that's fun to make and great to taste. And today we're making biscuits.
But they're for dogs. There you go. Yep, we thought we'd get our paws mucky and get baking for our four-legged friends. He's really enjoying it.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they, Ted? And we give these dog biscuits a fingertips difficulty rating of 2. OK, so you might have to be a bit of a chef, but I guarantee if you bake these dog biscuits, see, you'll have a best friend for life.
Now, to make the dog biscuits, and it's quite obvious that dogs do like them, here is what you will need. You'll need 2½ cups of flour, also 3/4 of a cup of skimmed milk powder and ½ a cup of vegetable oil. You want to pop those into a bowl. In they go. Pop in the oil as well. And give that a little mix. Mix it round. And then you need to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, also 3/4 of a cup of made-up vegetable stock and ½ a cup of grated carrots. Just pop those in to the mix. In they go. Last bit of vegetable stock. And finally, you need to add an egg. Pop that in. And then give it a good mix. And keep mixing until it turns into dough. Like that. There you go.
Thank you, Stevie. It's time to roll out the dough. So first of all, you need to sprinkle some flour onto a board to stop the dough from sticking. There we are. Let's turn that over. And then use a rolling pin to roll the dough into a nice, even thickness. And this mixture should make about 25 dog biscuits. I think about that thick. Looks fine. Now we're going to use a bone-shaped cutter because we know Ted likes those, but you can use any shaped cutter or simply cut out the shapes using a knife. So press the cutter into the dough and then put the shapes onto a baking tray lined with greaseproof paper.
Then pop them in the oven on gas mark 5, 190 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes until they're golden brown.
They actually smell tasty. Freshly baked fingertips dog biscuits.
And to store your biscuits, why not make a doggy-friendly bone box? Now, the main container is just a crisp tube, and the bony ends are just 2 polystyrene balls. Now, cover it in paper mâché, give it a lick of paint, and it works a treat. Looks tasty, but not as tasty as the doggy biscuits inside.
And so the other members of your family don't feel left out, we've come up with the biscuit recipe for cats too. Just check out the Fingertips website, click on food, and you'll find the recipe there.
She likes the dog biscuits. So why don't you make your pet a Fingertips tasty treat?
You'd be barking mad if you didn't. Got a minute?
Yes, it is the part of the programme where we attempt to make something in under a minute using bits and pieces that you could find around your home.
Today it's my turn to make.
And it is my turn to time.
And this is all it takes.
Well, it's quite a bit of stuff there.
Fine selection.
OK, we're going to give you a bit of a clue. I am puzzled about this one.
You will be.
It's a good clue. Are you ready?
No, I can't make this one in a minute.
3, 2, 1, go.
OK, start off by taking a photograph. Now, it can be of anybody you like. It could be of your friends or you or a celebrity. I'm using Stephen because he's simple. I mean, it's simple. Right, put loads of glue on that. Now stick it onto this magnetic sheet. And you can buy this in art and craft shops.
20 seconds I've got. I'm sure they've blown up that picture. My face isn't that fat.
Right, now, with a ruler and a pencil...
25 seconds gone.
Got to make ruler widths.
Oh, now you're drawing on my face.
Shh. And you can make as many
gone.
ruler widths as your picture will fit. Mine's 3 lines each way. Right. Now I've got to cut out all of these squares.
Oh, OK, 40 seconds have gone. I'll get cutting quite quick, but still be careful.
OK, taking care.
Oh, you're cutting
How many
up my
seconds?
face.
How many seconds?
Oh, 47 seconds. Oh, that's cutting.
Oh, my word. Right, quick.
50 seconds have gone.
2.
Quick.
3.
I'd have done them 2 at a time. Try and do them 3 at a time even.
How many seconds?
Oh, coming up to a minute. There's not a chance.
There's not a minute. How long?
1 minute has gone. Quick,
It
just see
hasn't.
how quick you can do it. Stop, 1 minute 3. Do we allow it? Yes, we do. You are so
Thank you, thank
lucky.
you.
Hope you allowed it too. Are you going to tell them what it is?
I'll just have to add the finishing touch. OK, so I stick it up onto the fridge, and it is a fingertips magnetic mendable masterpiece. So, Stephen, I need that stopwatch now, because it's your turn to make and my turn to time.
No problem. There's only one master around here, and that's me.
Yeah, I'll leave him to it. And it doesn't have to go on a fridge. Any metal surface will do. Or how about making a message puzzle, just like this one? That looks so cool. And if you check out the Fingertips website, click on 1 minute, you'll find pictures of me and Stephen that you can print off and chop up. So, whether it's complicated or simple, you'll be making masterpieces in no time.
Fingertips top tip. To age a piece of paper, tear off the corners and screw it up to give it creases. Flatten it out and wipe it over with a used tea bag for a discoloured look. Picture this. You're in your favourite chair, sitting back, enjoying your favourite episode of Fingertips. But what happens when you need to nip to the loo? You get back to find that someone has nicked your seat. But this little Fingertips Save My Seat will stop any seat stealing. Now, it may look like a sticky spoonful of lumpy custard, but when you know the secret, your seat is safe. Now, if you want to fool your friends, you will need a mixture of PVA glue and paint, also a spoon, and a few other added ingredients that, when dry, will look like spilt food. Now, we give this a Fingertips difficulty rating of 2. Nice and easy. So, to make your own Save My Seat, you want to get your fingertips on your spoon or fork, whatever you're going to use, and then decide on the splatter shape that you're going to go for. For that, you need some modelling clay. Just mould it into the shape that you want. Let's go for that. That should do it. And you need to make a well so the mixture won't overflow. And to keep it all in, you use some cling film. Pop that on there, like that. And then for the mixture, now you decide on whatever food you're going to go for. We're going to make some custard. We need some yellow paint and PVA glue. Pop that in and give it a good mix. And keep mixing until the glue turns all yellow, like that. And now to make it lumpy custard, of course you need the lumps. You just use more lumps of modelling clay, just pop those in as well, and then one more final mix and pour the whole thing onto the cling film. Make sure you don't go over the edges. Let's add a tiny bit more. And then get whatever piece of cutlery you're going to use, just smooth out the mixture and pop it in like that and leave it to dry overnight. And in the morning, when it is dry, you can peel it off the cling film and it is ready to use. Now you can take it to the cinema, to a football match, or just leave it at home. And a brilliant idea is if you use food colouring instead of paint, you get a fantastic translucent effect, like this sticky jam knife. How about sausage and beans with a knife and fork? Or you could go for my favourite, mushy peas. So, the next time you're going to leave your seat, stop a seat stealer and make a Fingertips Save My Seat. It works every time. Just make sure you wait for the glue to dry first.
This is the Fingertips Sticky Beak Grabber. Not only does it look fantastic with its colourful beak and its long neck, but it's got a great snapping action too.
And it's really easy to work. All you do is you pull up and down on this cord here, and that is what opens and closes its beak just there. How cool is that? Now, the sticky beak grabber is a fun fingertips and really is just for fun. I know. I don't know who's working it either. Now, if you want to make your own sticky beak grabber, then the first thing you want to do is get your fingertips on a great punnet or any similar container with a lid. And we give the sticky beak a fingertips difficulty rating of 3. So it's fairly straightforward. Now, you need to attach the lid to the base of the container with a strong bit of sticky tape at the back, like that. And you also need a large wrapping paper tube that you want to attach to the base of your container. And the easiest way to do that is make a hole in the base of the container with a pencil, and then make the hole bigger so it will fit onto your tube.
Then push the wrapping paper tube through that hole you've just cut, like that. And you might want to secure it in place with a few bits of strong tape. And if you do this on the inside of the punnet, it'll make it look much neater.
Yep. Now, to make the opening and closing mechanism of your beak, you want to get a couple of paper fasteners and attach one to the back of the top lid, just here, and one to the bottom, just there. And then you need an elastic band. Now, this bit is a bit tricky because you need to try and loop the elastic band around the top, just there, and then loop it around the bottom like that. There we go. And now it should open if I let go of it. Yes, opens and closes like that. Now, here's a fingertips top tip. If you do have trouble keeping it open, then you just get a smaller elastic band that will create more tension, and then it will definitely open.
Now you need to be able to close the lid, so get your fingertips on either some string or some fishing wire like this, and a piece long enough to go all the way through the tube. That should be just about right. Then pierce a hole in the lid of your container using a sharp pencil. Get the end of your fishing wire and poke that through the hole, like that. And you want to stick this firmly in place with some sticky tape. Lovely. Then you want to tie something with a little bit of weight to the other end of the fishing wire. We've gone for a big safety pin, and poke that through the wrapping paper tube. So then if you give it a bit of a shake, hopefully it'll eventually, there, come out the bottom. So now if you pull on the wire at the bottom, it will make the beak open and close. And finally, just tie a curtain ring around this end of the wire. It'll hold everything in place and it makes a perfect handle.
And for the beak, you just attach a piece of card or foam to the bottom like that, and do the same for the top, and keep them in place with paper fasteners just there. Now for the head, it's really easy. Again, piece of card or foam, just attach that to the top like that, and paint the neck.
And how would the sticky beak know where to find food without some eyes? So we'll just stick on a wobbly eye on either side of his head. Brilliant. And you could also add some extra detail to the beak, like a stripe and a coloured tip. He looks good, doesn't he?
Don't start clear off.
If you want to have a go at making a sticky beak, just check out the Fingertips website.
Didn't even move my lips. The address to the website is coming up soon. Just click on fun and you'll get all the details that you need. And check out this hungry giraffe. We've painted on patches and given him a floppy tongue.
And I'm rather flushed with success at this portable loo version, complete with its own toilet roll.
So, get your fingers sticky.
With a fun fingertips sticky beak. And that's it for today.
If you want to make anything from today's programme, then why don't you check out the website? The address is on the screen now.
And we'll see you again soon for some more Fingertips.
See ya.
Bye.